Welcome back, friends. Some more excerpts from my book, Life I Refuse to Give Up. The success and the hunger to succeed should be greater than the fear of failure. Life gets a meaning when we struggle, fight, and then overcome the challenges of living. I've made up my mind that come what may, I'll be a fighter till my last breath. US football player, coach, executive of NFL Vince Lombardi once said, winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. The desire, the want, the urge, all put together defines the winner in us. The day we stop wanting is the time to hang our dreams and bid goodbye. My dad used to tell me that if you dream of climbing the Mount Everest, then someday you'll achieve it. Let us say you fail to climb the highest mountains, at least you would climb the smaller ones. The basic point is to polish our skills each and every day of our lives. The day we say, this is it, I can't do anymore, is the day we really lose in life. The human race has survived on Earth for ages by inventing and reinventing themselves. With a dream to conquer the universe and beyond, mankind went to space. We are still exploring more possibilities in the area of astronomy. There are the prime examples of being and wanting to be a winner in any scenario. Indian movie actor Anupam Kher, who hails from a small town, has repeatedly said that people from small towns have great aspirations. I remember telling it in the previous chapter too. I believe this is so true because their craving to succeed is greater than the mountains. A person who owns nothing can dream of becoming one of India's biggest movie stars, Shah Rukh Khan, someday, whereas one born with a silver spoon may have a different notion. I'm trying to explain the difference between the haves and the have-nots. Would you agree that if you earn $100,000 a month and your friend earns only $500, his need for earning will definitely be more than yours? You would have accomplished the stage of necessities and basic needs, but your friend is still fighting to survive. When his fight is to get the next meal on the table, yours will be to become richer. When your needs are turning into comforts and luxuries, his needs are more basic and therefore powerful. I think that winners make their need a basic need. Their thought process has hunger, urge, thirst, desperation, frustration, and the power to prove it to themselves and the world. That is why winners all around the world have made it large on their own with whatever they had. I could try to explain about my dad, for example, since he came from a very humble background. My grandfather was not a wealthy man. Neither did he have aspirations to become a super rich person. But he ensured that my father was given education, contentment, and the will to survive in tough circumstances. My dad dreamt big since he was 14. He passed grade 10 at the age of 14 and decided to be successful. He used to tell me about his hard work, that once he started something, he never looked back. He attained name, fame, money, status, and security, but with honesty and sincerity. And he did not get all this just like that. He struggled in many professions. He found success in many, discarded some, but what kept him going was his determination to prove a point to himself and to his family. I've always admired my dad's inner strength. I know that he kept fighting throughout his life. He may have lost many battles. A couple of his businesses would have failed. He would have missed the bus to success a lot of times, but I never saw a loser in him. He bounced back each time and again. He was focused enough to forget his past failures. Can you think why? I strongly believe that he wanted success very badly. I'm sure that he told himself to never leave the world with the feeling that he failed to accomplish his dreams. He might not have gotten everything he wished for in life, but what he did get was quite commendable. He came to a big city from his village with a dream to have a better life. He started a finance company, at the same time pursued his education and became a doctor. Can you believe someone running a business and wanting to be a doctor at the same time? I never understood back then, but now I do. My father was never super rich, but always made enough money to run our household. His ability to think like a winner made him different from the others, and it has made me always look up to him. This chapter about thinking like a winner and dreaming big is a true example of my dad's overall personality. No one could imagine how rich or how poor he was because he walked and talked like a successful man even in times of failures. He was straightforward, blunt at times, very honest, and barely lied. His confidence to walk in a room with millionaires or celebrities was a learning example for me. I was in awe of who he was and what he was. My dad's humble beginnings never bothered him in his public life. He was who he was because he wanted to be different from others. A winner. My dad was a true winner. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, life I refuse to give up.